have more iQOO S8UL fans. I'm not too sure. Okay, it could be either of them
Both.
because
Both.
yeah, it could be both. Yeah, the draft does look cheesy. It is great. I love it. I love these kind of picks. But IGN fans, you gotta step up onto the YouTube chat. Hashtag IGN if you want the percentage go up. If not, iQOO S8UL obviously wins. And I mean, to be fair, this is just a fun activity, right? Just to engage with your dear audiences. Make sure you're feeling involved as well because you are what makes this after all. But let's witness it together, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the game number 2 between iQOO S8UL versus team IGN as we head on towards what can be a possible sweep or a decision maker for a game number 3 at what, 11:30 p.m. at night.
Oh, it was already that late, but I didn't realize. But looking at the rotation so far, the Leslie is actually a hero that will be wanting to go into the lane here. Support emblem for Array here, and a bit of a tankiness coming through from the Granger as well. But Array though, he's the one being aggressive because he knows that the Wilderness Blessing. Wait, never mind. Flicker.
Okay, there's gonna be a flicker and already Witch. That was a bit of a. I can't really put it into the words. Which after the clutch you pulled in the last game, are you trying to balance it out by a slight blunder, mate? Because not sure why that happened. That's a easy first blood given away into the hands of iQOO S8UL, and the kill goes into none other hands of Romcom, which you do not want to give kills. That's a Benedetta.
Yep. It's a Benay damage, but top lane, a very good rotation coming through from Array here. A direct knocked off onto Nat's Coco there. This is the Leslie after all. But Leslie is so good into the laning phase, but after the laning phase, if you are not fed, you don't really have the momentum there. Level ranking, Executor will be the one on top in comparison to Kari Cutie, who's onto a Freya on the XP laner side here. And talking about the emblems on top of that, I would say it is a full damage Benedetta that we are having here. He's onto the Lethal Ignition, not much of a concussive blast. You wanna go for the damage onto the backlines because after all, they have a utility into the jungle, no?
Array, he's getting caught in and he's gonna get bursted away. They have a plan. It's just to use Apex's freeze from the S2 and just go with the Romcom. The flash is just going to be enough to dish out the damage, and right now Romcom is just swinging through the map. Those 2 kills, he's going to be farming up really fast right now. Look, you can even see it on a goal. He's 1.6 climbing up.
Ooh.
Good thing for XC. He is using his expertise on the Granger, but at the same time the turtle... Oh, did he swallow? No! Still Jay gets the turtle regardless of that. There's going to be the ultimate coming in as well. Freya, Curry... Oh, he's trying his absolute best, but can he be able to do it? Curry Cutie stuck in a little bit of the midst of it, but he still retreats. But no, Apex comes in with a fatal links at the last second. Joseph gets taken away regardless. Array right now on the split. He's trying to retreat, doesn't have enough regen. Really taken down low. Can he retreat? I don't think so. Romcom might say no. He's chasing, but Jay gets the damage from the blast AoE. And with this, Witch is right now next into the chase. Romcom is just chasing relentlessly, but regardless of that, a messy team fight. 4 for 3.
That was a very good calculation onto the heavy spin, I would say, from Joseph. They're not getting out the cancellation much here early on, but onto the bottom lane side might be a 2v1 situation. Apex with the helmet. Skypisher already built away with dot burst from Executor there onto the gold lane because he was completely winning out into the lane, so he was completely fine with 2k gold that he have already accumulated in comparison to Nat Coco, who hasn't been having the best time because he got taken down once, right? Very perfect for the side of IGN though. But yeah,
makes sense, that's a Granger.
Yeah, it's a Granger, he needs the stack, but then, like I said, he's not a shredder, right? He need at least, 40 stacks?
Yeah, because the thing is, Jill Leslie just weak in the early game, so he's abusing that as much as possibly he can. But as the game keeps on progressing, Nat's Coco will scale up, and the Berserker's Fury is going to be the massive power spike that will definitely make it really hard for Executor to be executing his skills further, because he's gonna get... The poke itself will basically put his HP on half. What's happening on the bot side? Curry Cutie forces the Vengeance, gets out of there with the Valkyrie sweep. But that was a really close to comfort. I would not like that, mate. Not again. But towards the top side, looks like there's going to be a bit of a zoning into the glue. There's going to be the Fatal Links coming in as well. Bear goes in with the Mystic Gush. I think that was a little bit late. But regardless, Array is going to be alive, but not for long. Maybe he's taken out pretty low. Executor coming up with the blast as much as possible. Can he connect the Rhapsody? Let's see. Okay, Atlas doesn't have the ultimate anymore, but there's going to be Nom Nom coming in from Jay. Connects into it. Does he get it? There's going to be a beautiful pin into
Whoa.
bed. They might be able to get a kill onto him. Yes, they do. Curry captures it, but double kill for Nats Coco, and Romcom follows it up with another kill. Right now, looks like he wanted to go for a little bit more onto Executor, trying to chase him. Can he make it? Romcom taken down pretty low. Apex on the back end. He has enough dashes to get out of Joseph.
What?
Not going to be an issue, I believe. Retribution gets used up. He's still low HP, but that's the thing about the Benedetta. Way too many dashes for a tank to honestly catch up.
Yeah, that was a very, very fast momentum coming through. And look at the goals so far here in this match. It has been going up and down, but mainly for the side of S8UL because they are having a bit of a lead here. And the turtle take has also been in favor for them. So this second turtle hasn't been taken down without the retribution. I don't think anyone will be starting this time around. But on a great maneuver coming through from Romcom and Executor as well. Because what is it? It's like, you know, you're dead, you're alive. Oh wait, Exe?
Executor being left out alone. There comes a Chomp. Gonna be able to bite it out. But Jace will sacrifice himself. That's an execute.
Oh.
Okay, that is way too literal. Executed on Executor's turret. That is funny. But regardless, 8-5 score. Nats Coco towards the top lane. Might be getting a pin here. And yeah, that's a pin right there. Nats Coco gonna get shut down. The benefits of having the Akai, the side of IGN, they are retaliating as much as possible. XZ gets the Hunter Strike as well. He is getting the scale up.
You know, it's kind of funny that they were picking out the Leslie for the lane only, and his lane is the one getting taken away early on. That was what IGN were playing around with, and now they're winning sidings into the XP lane here, so they have to focus a bit onto that lane. But this time around, they have been losing onto the bottom lane as well. But Akai has been perfect onto the retribution, onto the rotation. They were trading out the kill onto the bot lane with a kill onto the turtle, so it's still gonna be a bit of a equalizer here. But still, if we talk about the turrets here, it's also equalizer. But yeah, Leslie is out of the lane, so his priority will be not much. But he's onto the Berserkers already, but more gold into the hands of the Granger there.
Whoa, what just happened? Bid might be able to get a snipe connected. What? Yes, he does. Witch gets pulled in. Nats Coco next into the list. Does he capture it? Yes, he does with his sky piercer. But his positioning, he is caught in the midst of basically hard rock and a hard play. He's going to be taken away. Apex falls in as well. Right now, Jay got in the midst of it. He doesn't have a dash this time around like the Mathilda did. And the glue gets on top of it. It might be able to take him away. Yes, he does. Array captures a kill onto Jay. Romcom caught in the midst of again once more, and this time he's gonna be falling in. Team IGN, the Akai and the Glue and the Freya, this trio is working tremendously well, and right now you can see the gold graph is all over the place. It's up and down, left and right, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Very close, but the sniper could not connect because guess what, the Glue's babies will save him from getting the snipe connected.
There are so many plot armor for the side of IGN. Their Executor without Flicker. Can he survive?
Oh my goodness, that is very close by Executor. Can he make it? Apex is chasing, but on the other side, Joseph gets a kill on this Nats Coco. They're going to be going in for Apex right now. He's going to be using the S2 to get out of there. Romcom looking into Witch once more. Might be able to get a kill. Yes, he does. And right now, he might be falling in victim as well because there are 3 people dumping. That's not enough. Glue even gets on top. Romcom will fall. Right now, the IGN side, they're making good use of this Akai to the maximum potential, giving the space to Executor to be making those plays, and right now they're looking in a place that they might be able to go for a third game.
How does he do it, Executor, man? They are giving the turtle to Executor as well. Yeah, he already gotten a good. It's like a good load of stacks already too, and they are playing all for him. And the fact that he was able to spot out where Romcom is gonna be coming to and able to dodge out for a long while says a lot about the focus of this dude here, the youngest player of the team, by the way. And he's been able to maneuver around with the help of the rapid boots too. He doesn't need the warrior boots. He wants the rapid boots too here. With the mid taken down and IGN playing like they are brawling. They are playing the Soul's game now. Soul wanted to brawl with them, so they gave them the brawl. And I think this was how they should be handling it into the first game too. And with the rotation coming through from the side of S8UL going all together with 5, I think there can be something that IGN can find across the map.
Okay, Freya gonna be going in with the Valkyrie sweep. There's gonna be a concealed play popping in. Are goes in with a flexor. Wants to connect into bid, I believe. Korikuri gonna be falling in first. The victim. Executor trying to come in with a Rhapsody, dishing out the damage. Which on the other side, he's always the priority target. They are not gonna be letting him live every time he's fallen. Jay captures the kill right now. Nats Coco, since he's alive, they have the leeway, they have the leverage to go for another fight. They have the DPS to be taken care of, and they have the frontliner, and they have the poke. Array might be the first priority target, and yes, he is. There comes the chomp, gonna be able to capture Array. There's a snipe. Can they get a kill onto the other side? Look at Bed putting in the pressure. Does Joseph get a kill right here? Executor getting poked as well. Really low HP, does not want to dive deep and commit too much where he might regret it. And right now, 15-13. The game is not as hype as previously because the game has a bit of a slow pace, but you can see the tension, anticipation building up in every second, every team fight.
Good zone, I would say, but top lane, Korikuri and the 1v1 situation will not be able to commit to that as well. But other than that, I feel like I like it much better when Joseph is playing for Executor, because you could see how he was able to peel for him, right? And you could see how he was saving him from so much instances where he's gonna be taken down. And the glue array is used as a prime distractor there, because he's onto the damage as well with the helmet and the going one too. He got the damages, but now with the Lord coming in, heavy spin.
Heavy spear, but there's gonna be the charm. Akai gets the one which secures the Lord. Gonna be able to give IGN the Lord that they needed, but Nats Coco gets a kill into Freya. Right now, that is basically a 1-for-1 trade that they're willing to make. Arya is gonna be falling in as well. Double kill secured. Might be go for a triple. Romcom with the conceal. Looking in for perhaps something, but they do not find it. But Nats Coco getting those kills, it's not a good thing. He has Sky Piercer, and that's a Leslie. You're going to be facing 12 minutes into the game. Let's take a look back into the goal graph. You can see it was blue most of the game, but now it's slowly going down.
Yeah, with the Lord take, you could have thought that IGN would be the one with the goal lead. They are still, but it's not countable here because S8UL were able to find some kills traded out. 2 kills already for Nats Coco there into that Lord fight, so it was amazing for them. They were trading out the Lord with a kill and trying to neutralize the amount of goal lead that IGN will be accumulating for themselves. And other than that, they have a Rom-com onto the Benedetta that can play the long lanes. And for the side of IGN, the only one who can do that, but hey, heavy speed.
Oh, okay, that's a pin into Apex. They do not find him actually, they just push him away. That heavy spin is going to be wasted, or maybe not. They might be able to get a kill, but Nats Coco on the other side, being the part assassin, uses that role and able to capture a kill. But XC, you're caught in a very bad place. That is a confirmed kill right there. I believe his team was able to retreat, but he found himself in such an awkward place. The position was way too compromised, and he just had to take the bullet. It was just not possible for him to get back. And right now, iQOO, S8UL are the ones on the lead, despite the Lord advantage clearly going into the favor of IGN.
Yeah, I think it could have been so much better if they didn't go for the fights up top here. But then they saw Rom-com onto the bottom lane side and were like, it's a green light to fight. But they couldn't really do that because it's a tank after all. But look at that, Joseph.
Okay, Joseph, really in a sticky place. Has to use the heavy spin just to use the immunity out of there. Rom-com gonna be able to use the ultimate to get to the kill into Korikuri. Array going with the split play, trying to get into grab into someone, but he's taking up pretty low. Can he make it? Okay, he gets on top of Apex right here, but the damage is just not enough. They can actually just take him away. He does not even care that Apex will take the damage. He can just regen it back. And now Nats Coco, he's online. And so is Rom-com with the damage, and I believe the goal now shifted. What is that exponential growth? It is straight up down, and at the same time, there's going to be Jay going in the turret, capturing the kill into Witch. He's going to be falling. There's a pin into Apex. At the same time, into Coco. But goal and the cloak will help him survive. The invisibility, the biggest weakness, the Granger cannot aim what he cannot see, and now... That's the thing. Coco staying alive despite the beautiful pin coming in from Joseph. Him staying alive, it's just really bad for them. Really bad news. But look at the goal. Look at how the goal shifted completely. Rom-com to the bottom side. That's a 1 versus 1. Korikuri wins it out. and gives his team a little bit of more space. With Romcom away, this Lord should be theirs. Despite the fact that Coco is still a massive threat to be facing, Barats cannot take the Lord away from him. Akai will just simply push them away. And the thing with Coco is on that Leslie, it's a very bad wave clear. The only one that they have is Barats and Gord to be taking care of all the Lords, while Leslie has to take care of basically dishing out the damage to the frontliners.
You know, and there's a classic build onto the Akai for Joseph. He goes for the fleeting time and then for the winter crown, so that there will be so many open spaces for him to go for the sets here. I love it, man, because you can see how much of a good setter he was, because they were using Array and it's much of a distractor or a damage dealer here. The main frontliner, the main tank is the Akai here, and with Romcom losing out in a 1v1 situation against the against Corey Cutie, even with full damages, I think that was what the opening was for IGN to take the Lord. And S8UL, they do not want to do anything here. Joseph!
Oh, he uses actually Winter Crown and the ultimate as well, knowing very well actually the fact that Chomp can still consume him. He did not want to be taken inside of Jay, and Jay is going to be still looking in for an angle to go for. They will defend this Lord with no issues, but they do lose out the tier 2 in the mid lane. Even the top lane is looking dangerous because, okay, they leave Coco to take care of the Lord. To be fair, a Lord is a single target. Leslie can take care of that. The waves is what she needs to watch out.
But they're going to be using the Gord for that. But look at that, Ray. Again, the grass is like... It's not like they are throwing, it's just that most of the team fight turns differently. One team fight
is a hard monitor.
Yeah, and the other is like won by IGN again. And you can see, right, it's like my heart monitor here today because I have like up and down because of the games that we have so far. But Executor?
Okay, it was the Executor bottom side. Romcom caught in a really sticky situation right there. Might get taken away. Corey Cutie going in deep. At the same time, Bid uses the ultimate on the other side of the map. Look at that. Jay looking in for an angle. Coco gets a kill. Shutdown secured for Executor, but he has to retreat. Getting caught in the midst of it. I believe he's going to be falling down. Nats Coco, the damage is just a little bit too much. Level 15 for Bid finally. The scaling is up there. And right now, this game is going in late, which only cements one thing, Debbie. Coco is hurting.
Coco is hurting now. He's got the 2 damage with the passive, the little sniped, right? And then I think that's gonna be the one that they want to play around with. He's onto the Sky Piercer as well, stopping Bid from building up the Sky Piercer too. And yeah, Bid have to have that winter. Oh wait, Joseph.
Oh, that's a massive great pin. Apex falls, and with the frontliner down. But one thing is though, they don't have the heavy spin either. It's going to be taking a while for them to get it back. To be fair, not much cooldown, but still.
Yeah,
he got the fleeting?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
there we go.
He's doing. That's his classic movement. Joseph, like, I'll go fleeting time. I'll go the winter crown.
I go fleeting, I ult, you kill.
Go winter. I go fleeting, you kill. I will not be getting killed. That's not the accent, by the way. I'm just putting it up.
We're just making it simple. Yeah.
Yeah, just doing it.
Caveman language.
Language, okay, I'll work around that. But yeah, Romcom finally building out the chest dice. I think you want to go in another 1v1 situation against Corey Cutie, you know, for the clips, you know, for the vibes.
Yeah, I think of course it is pretty clear that Romcom, after the initial dominance, he's not been able to provide much because of course the damage Veneta that she's squishy. She can of course take care of the backline, but which already right now has been taken down 7 times. You're not getting much gold from him, and he's not exactly the most priority target. The main priority has been Joseph and XC for a while, and I would even argue Corey Cutie is providing a lot of damage. So right now, those 3 are the ones they have to take care of. Corey Cutie is forced to use the Valkyrie's Descent. On the other side though, Romcom being a sneaky one, gonna be pushing in the turret, take away the inhibitor, open out the map, and right now, the side of Team IGN, they have to play with 2 steps back. They cannot let a backdoor happen at any cost. But that's the thing about going for a fleeting and with the crown. You're not tanky enough. You're taking a lot of damage. That's a heavy spin right there onto Apex. But you're too squishy for Nats Coco. Gets bursted. Joseph is down. The same thing that is giving him the power is same thing making him too squishy for the Leslie to 2-shot. And with Akai out of the picture, this is just an easy Lord, Debbie.
Well played, S8UL, well played. That was them trying to bait away the Akai there because they already know. Oh, okay. Go with man, don't do that. But hey,
Oh, rom-com. That was a really close one as well. But yeah, for a second, I really thought Array. Oh, man. But regardless of that, we're looking at a graph. But now it has been steady. Red, red, completely.
Red. But yeah, I know that you want to have a bit of a look onto the bill for Array there. He's on the genius one and so squishy, dude. And when the Akai dies, that's where the green light will come for the side of S8UL to get a kill or two onto them. So what Array should do now is try to get a mount onto either the Gord or the Leslie, but it cannot happen because the Evolve Lord is coming through already. They want to go for a bit of a one or two of the inhibitors, but they already lost onto the long lane side, but very good clearance, but hey!
Down. Like you mentioned, going in for those 2-item combinations, you're just lacking on the defense so much. You're squishy towards the back. Bunch of true damage that's coming in. Nats Coco right now takes out the tier 2. The tier 1 inhibitor gone. And there's going to be the Barats with the Chomp. Takes Koi Fury down. Nats Coco. It's 20 minutes, Leslie. There's just nothing you can do. There's no counter. But maybe one. Nats Coco uses this one to just immediately out of looking for the goal. He does have the flicker. He's looking to jump onto Nats Coco as much as he possibly can. Basically, he's rushing in right now. Farms are taking a lot of damage. Go on over there. He's going in deep. Find X here. Yes, we just and ladies and gentlemen, tonight S8UL will strike again once more. Continuing the streak into league stage in top 8, getting a win against one of VG's IGN, and continuing that onslaught